Jack Nicholas.
Okay, you gonna hit this thing good? Okay, you ready? Wait, we're gonna count you down. What's your name? Lisa. Lisa. All right, hold on. Wait a second. Oh, I need it a little bit.
There you go.
Are you ready? We're gonna count you down. All right? 5. We're gonna count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Good job. Maybe another round. Let me just take a swing out of it. Yeah. Let me hit this thing. Put me a pumpkin out here. You got one we can hit? All right, you ready? Ready here? You're gonna have to really count me down really good here because really I don't like the devil. I don't like who he is, and somehow all the pain and all the sickness that some of you have gone through is just kind of an opportunity, like a visual payback. Some of the stuff that he causes in our families, some of these things of the family members and the disunity that we have, you know what, let's just kind of take it out on this. And when I hit this, I want you to give God the biggest shout that we stand for him. We're not going to bow. We're going to live. Give me a countdown. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody stand. Okay, that's fine. Where do you do that in church? Now, where do you go to church and blast pumpkins? You can't go anywhere to get that. You go to the pumpkin patch, you can't touch those pumpkins. You bring it back, you get arrested over there. Here it is, okay. Hey, listen, here's the deal, seriously. Here's the deal. All of us here are very serious what I talked about. And what I talked about is here's the bottom line. Some of us here, without knowing, got involved in occultic things. Really did. Got maybe numerology, astrology, and different things like this. Maybe you were involved in a seance once. Maybe you went to a meeting. Maybe you had somebody read your palm. You know, when I was in Cambodia, one of the things that they said, Pastor, look for this red string on people's hands. And they have a red string, and that means they went to a fortune teller, and they have some kind of a spell or some kind of a, like a wish or something, some positive thing that's on there that might be prosperity or whatever. And they're wearing this, and the pastors would tell me, he says, there's so many people that would struggle after they got that string wrapped around their wrist. They couldn't understand because they were not Christians, that things just didn't go right for them until eventually he would show up and have to cut that off their hand. And then all of a sudden things would change. You and I are going to have to realize something. Just as much as you and I are standing here, what's more real is in the unseen world, the spiritual world is a real place. It really is. Because you don't see God, but you know He's real. So that whole world is a whole other world, and you've got to understand, it's a world where the Bible says there's a battle that is going on to this day. In the cosmic realm, there is a battle going on. There's light and darkness battling. The Bible says darkness can't win. So listen, there's no way that you want anything attached to you that can possibly ruin your life. I know people that have made some kind of commitment in the past for their finances and used to carry a little charm or some kind of medal or some kind of good luck charm, thinking that's going to do something. Listen, what you did, you opened yourself up, as harmless as it is, you opened yourself up to a spirit. I didn't know all this stuff. I didn't know all this before. I couldn't have told you any of these things, but I can deal with people. We've dealt with people long enough. My wife will tell you too. You can deal with people long enough where you can trace it back, and maybe some of the things in your life, even your health, you've gone someplace and you've sought something other than God for you to get healthy. You need to break that. I'm serious. I want you to be free from any kind of demonic thing or influence in your life. Who would think that all of a sudden you get saved and you come to church? There's still some things that are not there, but I want you to trace back in your life. I want to think back, go back, and look and see, in some of the years in the past, was there anything in your life that was connected to? Did you go to a seance? Did you go talk to a meeting? Did somebody read your palm? When you do that, you open yourself up to the demonic realm. And then it attaches itself to you. Although you keep walking, what you have to do, the Bible says, is renounce it. So here's the deal. You're not going to hear this talked about much, and I'll do it maybe once a year. So we're not going to deal with this every week. This is the only time we've dealt with this all year. But I don't want you to go out in the balcony on the lower floor. This is very important for you to drag that old dark demon out with you when you can go ahead and get rid of that thing. Just go ahead and leave it at the altar. Let God just sweep it. Let his angels just go to the garbage. I want you to be free. Some of you have had things attached to you. Some of you have things of some kind of a charm that blesses you, that your life is going to be good. That's all. What does it say? That's an idol outside of God, and God is a detestable practice. It's darkness. Bow your heads all over. We're going to see a lot of people now come because we're going to break the back of the enemy. And I know those of you that are here, you hate the devil as much as God hates the devil. That's why you're here. And if he has anything connected to you, I know you want to be free from it because you've learned something today. So in the balcony on the lower floor, he said, Pastor Glen, I want to break this in my life. I look back on my life. I said, you're right. There is something I've never really renounced. I've never really dealt with, and I need to do that. And I want to do it. All over the building. One, start lifting your hands. Say, Pastor, pray for me. Two, start saying, that's me. I have something I want to deal with. I really want to make sure. I want to make sure. If you're not sure, make sure. Two, start lifting your hands. In the balcony, start lifting your hands. Three, I've got to deal with something. Come on, lift your hands. Lift your hands. Lift your hands. All over. All over. Okay, all of you with your hands lifted, come on down. We're going to take 1 minute. 1 minute. Come on down. Everybody, balcony, come on down. Break this thing. Don't you dare leave this church with this. Come on, you need to grab somebody's hand and bring it up. Come to the balcony. Come to the balcony. Come on, come. Hurry, 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 hurry. Hurry. It doesn't matter how long you've been in church. This is something you've never dealt with. You need to deal with it. This could be that area you've never thought. But let's hit it. Let's hit it today. Let's hit it hard. Come on. Come on, church. All over. All over. All over. Come on. Come, come, come. Come, come. Come, come, come. From the balcony.